off for her. I don't recall any of them.
Here, talk about safety. It doesn't have to be fun, kids.
That's a physical process of going in and moving and so I think they really need to be kind of separated, looked at as genetic engineering and genetic modified.
Here we have hot this is what that looks like. This is what we typically use.
Where do you think the shank is? No. You get 2 more times.
I tell everybody, you know, when you start out with a weed like this, and you make something like this out of it, I think it really was highly genetically modified, not by us, but by
So this is an example of some of the technology to do the measurements. And if you're around the building here, we have a weather station right over there, the tall tower. That's one of our stations. And so to kind of compare some of the technology.
You can fill all those in, and then if you want to add definition with it, you can.
You want me to get a picture with you in it? Yeah, you can take one of them. One horn, no catch.
Exactly, like a helicopter.
Go into the next stage. So it's going to trap these pieces and push them back into the rumen and for further digestion or to regurgitate and go back up to be chewed up again. So when a cow is chewing its cud, it's because there were pieces that were caught in here that were too big that had to come back up again. Okay?
Proton, salt, they all are tested to see what percentage, what concentration of this can't kill. They're normally done in labs.
Survey and mapping, and then also geospatial analysis.
What are you getting? What chips are you getting? They're sweet.
Just Amina.
So the best approach for this is using each method as in conjunction. So you're using a little bit of cultural with proper nutrition, using mechanical with mowing, and you're using chemical as a way of controlling some other weeds. So using these in conjunction, it's a more sustainable way and more environmental friendly way of weed management. But today we're talking about preventative, and specifically in preventative weed identification.
And a lot of those diseases can transmit through water. So here pigs using this livestock water trowel to cool their bodies, to drink water. If these pigs have any of those diseases, sometimes they're just carriers and not actually impacted by them, they could leave the disease the virus, the bacteria in this water that is then picked up by cattle that come by and drink it later, or native wildlife as well. So lots of potential ways to have that negative impact, that causing harm criteria. Pigs are considered one of the worst vertebrate invasive animals here in Florida and in the United States.
If you buy a bag of 12% cubes in a bag, 50-pound bag, is there a tag there? Right? The tag tells you what is inside of the bag. But if you go to the store and buy the hay, you have no idea what you are getting. Is that correct? And then what happened? If you buy one that you don't know where it comes from, you start feeding your animal, and what happened to your animal? Start losing weight. And you don't know why. You think many times when you don't have a lot of animals, we think that the animal is sick, right? They say, oh, he's sick, I'll call the vet. But in fact, you are just feeding a forage that's not good.
So I'm Sherry Trent. I'm the extension agent for the Seminole Tribe, and I'm here to talk to you about the history and importance of horses in Florida, and how they evolved and how we've gotten from 500 years ago to now. But back in the day, when they were working these cows, they had to do all kind of stuff. They had to tie down the cow. They didn't have pens made everywhere. They had to do it in the fields, in the pastures. So they had to tie up calves. They had to wrestle steers and calves. They had to ride the buck and broncs. And what happens when guys are doing these really cool things? What are they doing? They're going, I can do that better than you. Right? Now I can do that better than you. So what happened? What did that evolve into? Rodeo. Yes, exactly.
What do you think about soil? How important is soil to you? You like it? What does soil provide?
Trees.
Nutrition.
Okay, nutrition. Is it alive or dead?
Alive.
What makes it alive?
Grass.
Grass?
Bacteria.
Bacteria? Very good. We have that organic part of it, fungi, bacteria, plants, root systems, and then we have our mineral side of things that are, you know, the building blocks. And we have pores that either hold air or water. And then last would be, you know, the what we call the total matrix. You know, it's got those pathways creating that permeability, right? That big word. Let's do it. Hold it up. Both of them, same time. Okay, so we got some water coming out here. Some of it's staying in there. Let's squeeze out. How much water? Oh, there's more. Give it a good squeeze. Oh.